Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Unfortunately, my voice isn't doing much better, but I'm gonna give it a try. In this video, we're gonna be unboxing the Magical Mystery Bead Box from Jesse James Beads. Now again, I know my voice is still pretty iffy, but I've been reading a lot of good comments about this box for July. People are really excited, so I did not want to wait to open it because I want to open it now. And I usually wait to open it until I'm able to film it. So I'm going to go ahead. If you hear something rolling around my mouth, I apologize again. It's my cough drop, so I don't have a coughing fit. So anyway, let's open up this box and see what all the fuss is about. Ooh, okay. So this box is called Bohemian Nights. And again, July 2021. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The Arabian skylight makes me think of that movie, Aladdin. And so you've got your list here. There's a design challenge. You can win a $50 JJB card. And they say to post in the Magical Mystery Bead Box group. And that way with the hashtag to participate. So anyway, let's move on. Let's look at the, oh my gosh, look at this bead string. I sound like a 15-year-old boy going through puberty. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at the little elephant. Ooh, isn't this beautiful? The little rose bead, look at that. Wow. That is just the little elephants. I just can't. That is so cool. So beautiful. Okay, so this bead strand is called Bohemian Nights. And then let me move this out of the way over here and open this one. Again, this one is also called Bohemian Nights, the same as the strand. Yes, the same as the strand. Let's see what's in Bohemian Nights. Look at all these beautiful beads. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna move my little tray here to start popping these out. So we got some drucks, some pink drucks. And then we got some beautiful drops with kind of a purple pinkish color. Then we've got all these other gorgeous drops. They're not round like these. These are flat drops in blue, like a royal blue, peacock blue. And then we have, this is probably the, oh look at this, is pretty. This is a bead, some shell beads. So there's the little hole here. So these are oyster shells. Oyster shell beads, I think is what they're called. Look how beautiful that is. And then we've got some, what's this color called? I think it's, is this periwinkle? Maybe, no, periwinkle I think is lighter. It's kind of like a purple blue color. If you know what color this is, let me know below. And then we have some gold peacock finish rondelles. Nice chunky ones. Oh, we got another shell bead. And then we have some smaller little rondelles. And I think there's 6 of these. Oh, I got another one of these round ones, these big rondelles. And 6 of the little purple peacock finish rondelles. Then we've got these really cool spacers in brushed gold, antique gold, brushed gold I think is what it's called. Very pretty. Got another chubby rondelle. And we've got these teal, beautiful crystal or brighter polish rondelles. Look at the cut on those, makes them sparkle. Oops. And then we've got these gorgeous squares, crystal squares. Also got those beautiful cuts that make them sparkle. And we have this spacer, like 2 of the spacers in antique gold. And, oh, they want to get away from me. And these look like ceramic beads. Just gorgeous. And like purple, grayish, blue colors. Look at that. Look at the purple, the colors. The work on these beads. Oh my gosh, they outdid themselves in this kit. These kits are fabulous. More of the rondelles, because we have 8. And then all these spacer beads with little balls on the end, little dots. Dotted bead, spacer beads, I think is what they're called. So that antique gold or antique brass. And then we have this, I'm not going to take these out because they're going to go everywhere, but this is the Sunset Sundance Toho Trio Mix. And we've got these gorgeous colors, antique gold, the pink, all the beautiful little accents that you can add to your bigger beads. Look at that, beautiful. And then we have this one, Flaunt Your Fuchsia. Cute. This is a gorgeous stone mix. Look at these turquoise stones right here. They're crackled oval stones. Aren't they beautiful? I love turquoise. And then we've got these purple stones. I don't know if these are natural stones. They might be, because that's why they're called stones. I'm not sure. Because look at these, look like, I think these are little pieces of pyrite, aren't they? What do you guys think? But look at these gorgeous stones. They almost look like chunks of gold. Maybe that's what they were going for with the whole Arabian Bohemian. Now that I talked about those, let's move back to these. So these purple faceted round beads. Look at that. Very cool. Oops, more of these stones. 2 of the turquoise crackle. Are these crackle too? Yep, they got a little bit of crackle. This one doesn't have any. It's a defective little guy, but we still love him. The crackle is on this one though. All right, and then we've got 2 of the smaller turquoise stones. Look at how gorgeous these are. An oval turquoise. And then, oh, look at these. These are all so cute. These are tassel sets. They're little mini tassel sets. And you just see making an earring, like a, I don't know, like, or a necklace, all full of these little tassels. Kind of reminds you of like belly dancing kind of theme. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Adorable little tassels. And then we have, this is the Dreamscape Metal assortment. So look at it, almost looks like, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. They have these, it almost looks like it's embroidered in the inside, like it has embroidered, what do you call it, like a piece of embroidery on the inside, on the center of the ring. It's a gold ring. And then we have these gorgeous patinate little metal components, antique brass with the teal. So you can hang a bunch of little tassels all along this. It'd probably be fun. Or some earrings or a pendant. So that is the Dreamscape Metal assortment. Ooh. We have some chain. Midnight beaded chain. Ooh, oh, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? All full of rondelles. With the little, like, antique brass metal in it. Look at that. Oh, I love this blue. This blue is gorgeous. The opaque rondelles. Really, really pretty. Oh. Beautiful chain. More chain, and this one is turquoise. Oh, turquoise enamel dangle chain. Oh my gosh, look at guys. We'll probably make a headpiece with this. Look at the dangle. This is so gorgeous. Oh my god. I think anything you make with this bead box is going to turn out absolutely stunning. Look at the little turquoise dangles. Okay, I need to stop getting so excited because I just got done with a coughing fit. And I think I just got a little too riled up and forced my vocal cords a little too much. So look at these. Oh my gosh, I still can't with this chain. I just can't. I'm already designing stuff in my head. What do you guys think? Of course, we're gonna design something here in the video. So stay tuned for that. And this one is called Exotic Patchwork Metal Assortment. Oh my goodness, look at these. These are heavy. So these would not be good, I think, for earrings because they're pretty heavy. But this bead component, this metal bead, is absolutely incredible. Look at, I'm gonna try to bring it up a little bit closer. Look at the detail and the patina on it. It looks antique. They are stunning. Wow. I think, is it metal or is it ceramic? It's metal. Pretty sure it's metal. Almost feels ceramic, but I don't know, it's pretty heavy. No, and it does say that it's a metal assortment, doesn't it? Yeah, metal assortment, so these are metal. And look at these little tubes. Got these gunmetal tubes. I love the mix of colors, of metal colors. Look at these beads. Oh, just gorgeous. And then these beautiful components that you can attach to make, you know, to hang different dangles from. Wow, that is so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab my tools and come back. I might not talk much, but you'll be able to see what I make step by step. I'll be right back. Okay, so after much thought, and trust me, today is the next day. I literally had to go and envision it first in my mind before really knowing what I wanted to do. So when I think of Bohemian Nights, I think of like things hanging, like that's why, you know, obviously we got this chain, this gorgeous chain that's got these little hanging things, and you can make a choker just alone with this and it would be beautiful. And if I have some left, I will definitely be doing that. But first I wanted to do something that would hang something like that and then connect it up here. But to connect it in the center, I wanted to have some sort of focal. And for that, I'm using 18 gauge wire. And I put on these two from the mini mix, from the mix that they gave us. I put on these two beads and I'm going to turn it into, like I said, a pendant. So to do that, I have 22 gauge wire. I was going to use 28, but I decided it's just too thin and it won't stand out the way I want it to. So to start off with, I'm going to take a long chunk, probably about, I want to say about 3 feet of this 22 gauge wire and cut it right here. So to start off with, we need to anchor this to our component. And I'm not cutting it just right now off this spool because I want to make sure that I have enough wire for what I want to do and I don't want to waste or be left with needing more to add to it. So I'm going to anchor it right here. I'm kind of leaving this much. Just wrap it 2 times because this wire is a little bit thicker. I wish I had 26 gauge, would have been great, but that's okay. And straighten that out. So I've anchored that on. I'll leave that little piece here for now. I might still give it another loop. And I'm gonna take my first, I'm gonna take 5, I measured it and I think we can fit 5 of these beautiful rondelles to frame this side of this shell bead. So I'm gonna thread this on, and basically what you do is to frame it, again, like I did in my other video, you go around the bead and over the top, spin it like that, you know, wrap it around, and then, like I said, this wire's a little bit harder. And then go all the way around and wrap it again in the back, towards the back. You want to go the back of this wire. like so. And then again around the front and wrap it like that. And see how we framed our bead? So we have our first bead, and that one's close to the wire here, to our edge right there. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space right there, and I'm going to throw it on my next bead. Then we're going to do, and like I said, we're going to leave a little bit of space. And again, we're going to go around. This, like I said, this is thicker wire, so it might be a little bit, still half soft, but since it's 22, I wish I had even 24, would have been nice. But I haven't had a chance to go even to Michael's, to be honest, because I've had this dumb cold and I don't want to freak anybody out at the store. And go around and then come around the back. And there we go. Now we got two. See, like that. So now that I have these two, I'm going to go ahead and do the same for all 5 of these beads, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have finished this, so there we go, we've framed the bottom. Then we're going to put this one back on. Well, I was thinking I wanted it more like this, but I need to bring this wire to the front, because what we're going to do here is just straighten this out a little bit more. There we go. And what we're going to do here, this will all be nice and sturdy once it all comes together. Wait, I need to tighten this up, I think, a little more. I made a little bit of coil with our coiling gizmo and with the 28 gauge gold. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off where it's kind of crooked. And then we're going to put it on the end, this wire here. There we go. And I think I just want to measure it first before I cut the coil and see how much we need. So I'm just going to put that all the way down. And what I wanted to do is to wrap around here as a frame for the drop bead. Just gonna try to dent it so I know when I take it off, like so. Sorry if I've been out of focus. Hopefully I haven't been too bad out of the camera. Now we have the wire around this right on top, like so. I'm going to anchor that right there. Then on this side, so now I'm going to take some of these seed beads, the top ones. They won't go rolling everywhere. I don't have my other little mat. Yeah. So put a little bunch right there. I'm gonna take one off, I think. Let's see. Sometimes it's just one little bead that makes the difference. Yep, that should be enough. Okay, so now I'm going to again anchor this to this drop and bring it around up front. And we'll be covering this wire work in here in the middle, so don't worry about that. And then I'm going to take these drops here and have them stick out of the side. And again, we're going to frame the drop I'm gonna leave it out a little bit so that all three of them fit. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of a space there. And bring it around. Wrap it around the drop. And around the back. Put it behind our wire right here. And bring it to the front again. Just making sure that it's nice and wrapped. You pull too hard sometimes. And there. No, I think I'm going to give this one a twist because the little ones you didn't need really to do it, but I think this one's need another twist to stay in place. Kind of like if you were doing a herringbone. There, much better. And I don't have to fight with it. And we put on our next little drop. Again, leave a little bit of space. And wrap. Twisting around the front. And then the back, bringing it through the back, and making another little twist to bring it back around the front. There we go, that's our second drop. So now we've got our three little drops that will be sticking out right here. Now again, I'm just gonna do another set of these beads to go around the bottom of the bead and finish anchoring it with this wire, and then we'll work on covering this up. I think I need, oh no, they fell out. Thought I needed more. They were just trying to get away from me. No, we don't want to be squished in there. All right, so I am gonna do another turn, just to get it all anchored in place, and then I'm gonna cut the excess off on this one. Oops, for extra security, and cut that off. All right, so now that we have that, I'm gonna anchor this guy back down here, whatever we have left, and go around again, just like that. There we go. Now that we have him anchored in, I'm going to take this piece of coil right here, like so, and cut this off, leaving a little bit of a tip. See, I left a little tip. I'm gonna start with my flat nose pliers because I need to have a good grip. And I'm gonna let this little wire stay right in there just to help me start this little roll. Now this little wire that's sticking out, I'm going to cut it off, so because it was just helping me make sure you don't cut your, and then with my hands, I know it's going to be a little bit harder, but you'll end up with a nicer scroll instead of trying to use pliers, because you're just going to squish your coil. If you can use your hands, far better. That's why using the half soft wire helps out a lot. And there. And we hid the mechanics of everything. How pretty is that? Well, I hope you guys like it. All right, now that we have our centerpiece, or what do you call it? Our pendant centerpiece. We had all those wires that we had sticking out. Then what I want to do is take this guy and make it a loop, double loop on this one. Like about there. Like the, make a side and bring it up around. And now we've got our centerpiece with a little loop to hang things up. Okay guys, so I think I finally figured out what I want to do, and this is kind of where we're at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I want this to hang. When I think of Bohemian Nights, you know, you think of like dangles and colors, and at least in my mind that's what I think of. So we've got our centerpiece and lots of jewels and, you know, just a lot of colorful dangles. So what I did was kind of try to map out what I wanted to do. So I'm just going to need to take this out, this half, because I was stringing them on to see how they would fit. So I'm going to take this half out because I want to make a loop to hang this off of, and where we can hang this necklace, I mean the necklace with the little dangles off of as well. So let me just cut, I think that was enough. Much I'm going to cut of this soft flex stringing wire, and then I'm going to, at the edge, put a bead stopper right there so that I don't lose my beads, and bring that up. Bring this up. Well, I need to save enough space to what I'm going to crimp up here. That way I know. There we go. So I'm going to do this. So this is going to be one side of the necklace, and then put in a crimp. We're going to put in a crimp here, little crimp bead. I'm going to put this crimp bead in here, and then we're going to put on, I'm going to use the teal beads now to match the necklace that's hanging. The little dangly necklace. Usually it's easier for me to pick them up when I have them on that little soft material, but no, this should be, looks like it's working. And I'm going to hook this. I made another loop, wrap loop on this side. So we're going to bring this back through here, put this back through this little crimp bead right here. Okay. And make sure that I have enough, like I said, room to crimp on the other side. If not, I'm gonna cry. That should be good, and that should fit the other beads. I know I cut a little extra, but like I said, I'd rather go over than not have enough and then have to take it all apart again. All right, so now I'm gonna crimp this little tube here, make sure my cables are split. I'm going to put that in here. I'm so used to not using these crimp beads. And squeeze, squeeze, and then go sideways and squeeze again. There. There we go. All right, and then I'm hoping I can fit a crimp cover on here. Let me see if I can fit this crimp cover. Hopefully it'll fit over this crimp bead because it's kind of on the chubbier side. Oh, I think it will cover that ugly bead over here. Beautiful. All right, so now that we have that on, we put our little crimp cover. Now we can string on the other side, which is going to look exactly like this side. So now we have our center with our hanging wants to have a mind of its own. Oh, you know what? I think it's wanting to go this way. That's okay. We'll let it go wherever it wants. It's the same side. All right. And then now we can crimp these sides here. All right. So now we have this piece here. So now what we're going to do is that now that we have this, now we're going to add a little bit of dangles. So let's measure, got my little trusty. Let's measure this side of the, well, that'd be easy to do. This side from here to here is about 4 inches. So we're gonna cut 6 inches should be enough. Let me do 6 inches on this chain, of this chain. Let's see. If we do 6 inches, would be about there. So right here. So if we cut it here to here, would it hang enough, or do we need to do more? We're gonna cut it. I think they're soldered. Soldered jump rings. There we go. Woo! Now, how did I lose this guy? So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna put it back on. We don't want to waste a little beautiful little dangle. So I'm just gonna grab 2 gold jump rings. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this one. Open this jump ring. We're gonna put this little ring in here. Hopefully the jump ring is thin enough for because these little things are really small. Oh yeah, it fits. Yay! And then we're gonna add this one back in, like so. We want our dangle. Thank you very much. And then add this to here. And close it, like so. Nice, beautiful. And then we're gonna grab this one right here, not drop it, this one, and open this one as well, and thing here and hook it to try to get it in there. I'm going to try to get it in this cable. I think it'll look better from hanging from the center of this chain, of the top chain. There we go, just like so. What do you guys think? Is it too drapey? I think it drapes beautifully. Yeah, I like the drape. We can always shrink it if it doesn't look good once we put it on the bust. But so far, I like it. There we go. And then to finalize, I thought it would be cute to add one of the elephants over here, down here. What do you guys think? I think it'll look really pretty. I'm gonna take it off of the, I think it'll look cute. So for the elephant, it looks like, oh, that's a large hole though. I think if we hang the little elephant there, it would be cute, but it looks like we're gonna need a big head pin for the bottom. So I'm gonna make our own head pin then. So I'm gonna take 20 gauge wire and then take the end right here and twist it till I make like a little spiral, like so, and then bring it down, and then you're gonna put it through here. I know this is a big piece, but I wanted to make sure it goes through the elephant. And then you're going to grab your nylon pliers like that and pull it through and make your own head pin. It looks like a little rosette. See, looks like a little knot. So we're gonna put this guy through here. Yeah, he was not going anywhere. And then we're going to make him a wrap loop, I think. No, you know what? I'm not gonna make a wrap loop in case you ever wanted to change it to something else. I think just a regular loop will be fine. I'm just going to, I know I did this all wrong, but bear with me. I don't know why I was doing it like if I was going to be a wrap loop, but we could still salvage this. Hang this guy from here, close this, and I think this is just beautiful necklace. It's flashy. I think it's, I don't know. Maybe I'm tooting my own horn, but I think it's very unique and original and very Bohemian Nights. What I did want to do was just something simple for the, and I have this chain that matches the colors. I thought about gold chain, but then I wanted to add some more of that, the same bronze that we have, or antique gold that we have going on here. So I'm going to use this chain here. I thought about adding one of these metal components, but I don't want to add more to it. It's already got a bunch of stuff going on. I'm gonna put a quick clasp on here, probably just a toggle if I have a toggle, otherwise it'll be a lobster clasp because all the focus is down here. I'm gonna put a clasp on it and I'll put it on a bust and I'll show you a picture and you guys can tell me what you think. If you think it's too much or not, or you know, or I can also, if this is too much, we could just take this off and leave this on with the pendant on it. Thank you so much for watching. You'll see it on the bust. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this, if you liked this project. And as always, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified when I upload my next video. I have more projects coming up, and please give it a like if this did give you some inspiration. Thank you. Bye.